Willie, make hit.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ruth. Oh, my bad. But if you're new here, my name is Ruth. So glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. But today I'm going to be talking about my COVID experience with the vaccine, not the actual COVID. I didn't have COVID, y'all. I'm talking about my vaccination and all that. I look a mess right now. Don't mind it. But we're going to get right into this video. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about my COVID vaccine experience and stuff of that nature. I'm going to be talking about like how I felt during both the doses, what vaccine I got, when I received the vaccines, where I received the vaccine, stuff of that nature. And before I start, I'm not really like encouraging, well, okay, let me put it like this. I'm not forcing people into getting vaccines. Everyone's different. Some don't believe in vaccinations. That's their own opinion. Some people don't believe in this COVID vaccine right now for apparent reasons, but I'm going to be talking about my experience and why I got vaccinated and how I felt and stuff. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there before I really got into the video. But anyway, so I decided to get vaccinated. At first I wasn't really feeling the whole vaccination thing. That's just this COVID vaccine in particular. Like, I do believe in vaccinations, like, in general, but this one specifically, I at first was like, I don't see myself getting vaccinated soon. Like, I knew eventually I would, but like, I just didn't see myself getting vaccinated soon because I felt like the vaccine was rushed and stuff, and I felt like there wasn't enough time to properly try it out, do test runs and stuff of that nature. But anywho, I eventually decided to get vaccinated. So with that being said, I got the Moderna vaccine on the first dose. I got it on March 31st, and I went to Walgreens. Now Walgreens, they do like COVID vaccines, obviously, and it says you have to be eligible, but now they're really opening it up to like everyone for the most part. But I went when you were supposed to be eligible for it, but I finessed it because I know they said you had to be like a first responder or like a childcare worker or a teacher or something like that. But I basically took my old babysitting badge, and that was going to be like my proof. I still had it, but they never asked me for anything like that. In person, they never asked to like verify if I was eligible or anything. I just got there that day and filled out paperwork, and so anyway, the 31st I went to Walgreens. I got Moderna. I didn't have any choice in really which one to get. It was just a given at that location, I guess. I guess that Walgreens location is giving out Moderna, or they're still doing it. So they were giving out Moderna at the time. So that's what I did. I know some Walgreens locations are doing Pfizer. Well, they're doing Pfizer for those who are like under, I think, 17 anyway. But like, anyway, so I went there and I got vaccinated. I felt fine for like an hour or whatever, and then after an hour I like started getting sore. But my soreness at that time was like a typical shot sore. So like, I'm pretty sure you guys know like, or have felt this before, but like when you get a shot, for those of you guys who do get shots, like the sore after feeling like you get in your arm and that like site where it was I guess your skin was pierced for the shot. So I felt very sore, and then it was bearable. Like, I didn't really feel tired. I didn't feel like I didn't have any headaches or anything like that. I felt pretty normal. So I did end up going to like my mom's house after that shot that day, because my mother told me to pull up to her crib so she could take care of me, neither be like in case I got sick or something or reacted. But I was lucky enough not to like feel any different in a detrimental way. So yeah, it was cool that day. Like, I felt normal. The next morning after that shot, I woke up and my arm was super sore. Like, it was uncomfortable, like to the point where I couldn't lift my arm. I got my left arm, or I got the shot on my left arm, so it was to the point where I couldn't really lift my arm, but I was trying to do that so it wouldn't be stiff. Although it was stiff, I was just trying to kind of like loosen it up, because a lot of people encourage, or like doctors tend to encourage people to kind of like, you know, like try to like, what's it called? I guess it's like physical therapy, low-key, but like try to like move your muscles around and stuff when you're stiff, because yeah. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to like lift my arms up and stuff, and I couldn't really lift them up past like my shoulder. I couldn't lift them up past my head. Like, I really couldn't lift them up. Like, it was so sore. So the whole day, that day, like the next day, that was April 1st, pretty much April Fool's, I was pretty much walking around like this, like with my arm all low like that, because I really couldn't move it like that. But I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have like any fatigue. I didn't feel nauseous. I didn't like feel any different than the day before. Like, I felt totally fine. It was just the fact that my arm was hella sore. So that was that, and I felt fine. So I know I keep saying I felt fine, but I just want you guys to understand, like, I felt totally fine. I guess my immune system is pretty strong to the point where I don't really, because I don't really get sick like that, if we're being real. Like, I don't really get like colds like that or anything. Like, for me to get a cold, it gotta be serious, because I don't really get sick. But anyway, so that was that. And then I got my second dose on the 28th, I believe. That was, let's see, today's the 1st of May. I got my second dose this past Wednesday, April 28th, I believe it was. So yeah, I pulled back up. Obviously I got Moderna again. So I got my shot, and I didn't feel any different either. Like, I just felt totally fine. It was sore again, but this time around, like the second dose, it wasn't as sore as the first dose, to the point where like I couldn't really lift my arm or anything like that. Like, it just felt like, I don't know how to explain the soreness, but like it just felt bearable. I was able to like bear it. It wasn't uncomfortable like the first time. And then the next day I woke up totally fine as well. Like, I just had a sore arm, but it was bearable. Like, I was able to still kind of like lift my arm up, lift it up over my head, stuff of that nature. No fatigue, no headache, no nausea, none of that. So today is, well, yesterday was the 30th of April. So like yesterday I was what's it called, I was cleaning up and stuff, and then like my arm, one thing about me is I have sensitive skin, like to the point where I have eczema. I get like heat rashes when I'm in extremely humid weather, like, and I just basically struggle with like skin problems. I've been like that my whole life. I've had crazy experiences with skin. Maybe I'll tell you guys in another video, but point of the matter is, yesterday my arm, it's not as bad right now, but my inner arm right here, you guys probably can't even see it like that, but my arm, it just like broke out. But it wasn't hives, it wasn't like anything else I could think of. So I'm pretty sure it's my eczema. I don't really know if it's the vaccine, but I'm pretty sure it's my eczema, because it looked like my eczema, and I didn't have like any Benadryl or any forms of antihistamines or anything to take to try to see like if it was an allergic reaction or something. But I'm pretty sure it was my eczema, and that's what we're gonna say it is, because I'm not believing that the vaccine made my arm break out or something like that, because if that's the case, I'm sure I would have reacted the first time, like skin reaction or something like that. So I think it's my eczema, but other than that, I'm totally fine. I feel totally fine as well. I will say one thing, like a lot of people have been talking about women who have been vaccinating having like bad bad periods and stuff, like maybe cramping worse than before. I will say that I have had worse periods, I mean like worse cramps before, but I've always struggled with cramps to the point where I had to get on birth control because my cramping was really bad. So I kind of don't even know for real if it was like the vaccine, because even sometimes like throughout like my cycles and stuff, I still get bad cramps even though I'm on birth control, but it's more manageable than when I wasn't on birth control. So I really don't know if it's the vaccine or anything like that, but I just really wanted to touch base on this video and talk about my personal experience with the COVID vaccination. For those of you guys who are with the whole thing, and if y'all trying to be outside, hey, good, you know, get the vaccine if you are up to it. If you're not, I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's your personal reasoning. But if you're not, y'all still need to exercise the precautions and wear your mask, okay? Because it's people out here who haven't been vaccinated and probably don't plan on it, and COVID is real. I've never had it, but I know people personally who have had it, and it's real. It's serious. You guys need to just take preventative measures to the best of your ability and all that if you don't choose to get vaccinated. So yeah, that's all for today, Root Navy. I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said earlier, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my videos. Check out my other videos as well. And that's just about it. So I will see y'all in my next video. I'm out, Root Navy. Bye.